Muscles move our bodies by contracting and relaxing, which makes different parts of the body move. To understand this, let's break down how muscles work in a simple way. First, muscles are made of special cells called muscle fibers. These muscle fibers are like tiny, stretchy ropes bundled together to form muscles. These muscles are attached to our bones by something called tendons. When a muscle contracts, it pulls on the tendon, which in turn moves the bone it's connected to. This is how muscles help us move. There are three main types of muscles in our body: skeletal muscles, smooth muscles, and cardiac muscles. Skeletal muscles are the ones that move our bones and allow us to do things like walk, jump, or lift objects. These muscles are the ones we usually think of when we talk about how muscles work to move our body. Muscles work in pairs. This is because a muscle can only pull a bone in one direction. For example, when you bend your arm, the bicep muscle contracts to pull the forearm up. But to straighten your arm, the tricep muscle on the opposite side of the arm contracts to pull the forearm back down. So while one muscle is pulling, its partner is relaxing, and vice versa. This coordinated effort between muscles helps us make smooth, controlled movements. To get into a bit more detail, let's look at what happens when a muscle contracts. Inside each muscle fiber, there are tiny structures called myofibrils. These myofibrils contain even smaller filaments called actin and myosin. These filaments slide past each other when the muscle contracts, causing the muscle to shorten. This shortening of the muscle is what creates movement. When the muscle relaxes, the filaments slide back to their original position and the muscle lengthens again. Muscles are controlled by signals from the brain. The brain sends electrical signals through the nervous system to the muscles, telling them when to contract or relax. These signals travel along nerves to a specific part of the muscle called the neuromuscular junction. When the signal reaches this point, it causes the muscle fibers to contract. This is how our brain tells our muscles what to do, whether it's walking, running, or even just blinking. One important thing to note is that muscles require energy to work. They get this energy from a molecule called ATP, adenosine triphosphate. Our bodies produce ATP through the food we eat and oxygen we breathe. When muscles use ATP to contract, it produces waste products like lactic acid, which can make muscles feel tired or sore after intense activity. However, with time and rest, muscles recover and become stronger. In summary, muscles move our bodies by contracting and relaxing. This happens because of the sliding of actin and myosin filaments inside muscle fibers. These movements are controlled by the brain, which sends electrical signals to the muscles through the nervous system. Muscles work in pairs to create smooth movements, and they need energy from ATP to function properly. Together, all these parts allow us to perform a wide range of actions, from walking to lifting heavy objects.